Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about the new Final Destination. So I guess it's pretty visible that I'm really excited about this film in general, but obviously to talk to you about it because I watched it last night, and again, I don't exactly remember if this was in my most anticipated of the year, but it was one of my most anticipated at the end of the day because just like with Saw, this is one of my favorite horror franchises. I am really attached to this franchise in particular, for multiple reasons, which I'll get to it when in one of my next videos because I'm planning a ranking of all 6 films now. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, needless to say, I was really excited for this one, and also like I had high expectations. So I guess post that, let's just get to the video. So going into the film, I basically didn't know anything. I really tried to get away from all the trailers, all the marketing. It was kind of difficult because I went to the cinema a few times these past weeks, and this trailer came up time and time again, and I just had to look away and just zone out in order to just not look at the screen. I tried to stay away from all the marketing on social media, and the only thing that I knew about the film was that one, this is titled Bloodlines, so I assumed this was about like the descendants of someone that had a premonition before, someone that went through this before, and now death was targeting someone from their family. But then I just came across one detail, which was that the main character of the film had these dreams about the premonitions. So the premonitions came in form of dreams. So that's all I knew. And I guess now that I've seen the film, what I'm gonna say is that yes, this is about someone that is related to someone else that had these premonitions, and this character has to try and stop death from coming to their family, basically. As far as actors go, I don't exactly know a lot of these actors. I only knew Richard Armand, although I didn't exactly know his name. I just recognized his face. But there's also other characters that I had no idea I had seen them before in other things, such as like the main character, Caitlin Santa Juana. I apparently have seen her on The Flash, and I didn't remember like at all. So there's that. But it also stars Theo Briones and Raya Kilstead. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. And other actors, but I don't think the actors in the film are very recognizable, apart from Richard Armand. And obviously Tony Todd, we knew he was in this film. And yeah, I guess post that, let's get to my thoughts. So I have some conflicting emotions towards this film because, as I said, I'm really attached to the franchise as a whole. So again, I had high expectations, and I think that played a part on how I feel about the film. So at the end of the day, I would say I liked it, but I have some issues that are not really issues with what they did here. So they came up with something different for the premonitions that I understand and I appreciate, but at the same time, like part of me, the part of me that is really attached to the original films, I just wanted them to copy and paste the formula, and they don't exactly do that in the film. There's the premonitions, there's the kills, there's the little hints at the kills that might not really happen that way. So all those elements are in the film, but the premonition part plays out a little bit different from the previous films. And I understand, but yeah, it's just the part of me that really loves the original films, that wanted them to just stay true to the originals, but at the same time I kind of like that they did something different, so I'm a little bit conflicted. I like it, but at the same time I wanted the same thing again. So yeah, I don't know. On top of that, I actually think the kills aren't as memorable. As far as I remember from the previous films, all of them have some pretty iconic kills. And the ones in this film have interesting concepts, and like the whole idea around that kill is really interesting. But then the actual kills aren't as impressive as in some of the other films. When the movie finished, me and my friends just kept talking about the film and the kills. And there's just one scene that was really, really iconic, one kill. Don't get me wrong, I loved a lot of these scenes. Like the opening scene of the film is by far the best one, which it's kind of lackluster, just because like the good things happen in the beginning and then it's just down from there. It's still interesting, and there's some other moments, some other kills, some other scenes that are really interesting. They have interesting concepts. I don't really want to get into them just because I want them to be a surprise, but a few of the most iconic and interesting ones happen in the trailer, as far as I know, because I haven't seen it yet, but someone told me that they happen in the trailer. So that's a bit not as good either. Like the most interesting kills happening on the trailer, it's not ideal. So I like the scenes in general, but I don't think the kills themselves are really iconic. Obviously, they are really over the top. One or two are just, way too cheesy and way too unbelievable. But I like that they played with really good, like, scary things that people are scared of. I don't think they created new fears like they did with some of the other films, but they did play with some interesting things that happen on a day-to-day basis and that can end in death. What I did really like were the Easter eggs about the previous films. I would say in general this is a film that you can totally watch without seeing the previous ones. But there are some Easter eggs there for the people that, just like me, that love the original films and have seen them. And for the fans, this one has some little Easter eggs and just little things that reminds us and that are nods to the previous films. So I like that. And I would say like the acting is pretty good as well. Cinematography, I think it's like they are typical. It's a little bit cheesy, but it's expected with these films. The songs and the music is really over the top as well, but plays like just goes with the film. There's one missed opportunity in one of the opening scenes. There's one moment that I think they could have played a different song and it would be so much fun. Like it would be, yeah, really fun. So I guess there's a missed opportunity. But overall, I think everything goes well in like on a technical level. So at the end of the day, I like the film and it's still an entertaining one. It's a really good addition to the franchise. I'm not mad at the film. I guess it's just my high expectations that played a part in my like overall enjoyment of the film. Like I liked it, but there's something holding me back from like really loving the film. And I guess post that, let's get to my scores. So I really debated what score I should give this film. I was really torn between a 3 and a 3.5. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give the film a 3 out of 5. And I decided on a 3 just because of the kills. I don't think, as I said, there's many memorable kills. So yeah, I just thought, yeah, it's not as memorable as some of the other films, the kills themselves. And I also kind of think the story has a few too many elements happening. So I guess it's, yeah, I just couldn't get to a 3.5. I would say it's like a 3.25, but yeah, we don't do that here, so it's a 3 out of 5. Cinematography, I guess I'll go with a 3 out of 5 as well. I liked it. It's a bit cheesy, but it fits with this franchise. Although, yeah, some of the kills are a bit too, yeah, fake, I would say. And originality, honestly, I think I'll go with a 3 out of 5 as well. It's obviously not an original idea. It's the 6th film in this franchise. But they did something different with the premonitions, with like how the kills happen, and they did something like with the Bloodlines part of the film, like the family aspect. Was interesting. So yeah, it's not super original, but they did what they could with this concept. So yeah, guys, these are my thoughts on Final Destination Bloodlines. Yeah, please tell me in the comments how you feel about this film. Are you a big Final Destination fan? Or was this like your first Final Destination movie? Because some of my friends, this was their Final Destination movies. Yeah, let me know everything in the comments. Keep an eye out for one of my next videos because I'm gonna be ranking all 6 Final Destination films, this one included. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video.